Hello and welcome back to Boxing Social in association with Betfred. My name is Ayman Khan. We are here with the one and only Yusuf Arakat, formerly known as Fousey. Fousey, first of all, how are you doing?
Good, alhamdulillah, thank you.
And your coach, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Great to hear. Yusuf, a lot of stuff was kind of said on that stage there, but most importantly was kind of you talking about closing the chapter and moving on in life. Can you talk to me about kind of the journey you've been on recently?
I've been through it all, man. I've been through it all in this social media scene. And insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Time and time again, I've tried to do this social media scene, and I've done it as Fousey, and I've reached the highest highs and I've reached the lowest lows. It's finally time for me to just put it behind me and start my new career as Yusuf after this.
Before you do that, you have Deji in the way on Saturday night. A lot has been said about both of you. Both of you can crack as well. Both of you got good power in your hands. How does the fight play out in your own words, Yusuf?
This question is funny to me whenever it's asked because I don't know what you guys expect the boxers to say, to lay out the whole game plan. The fight comes out, two people in there confident, but one person has more heart than the other, and that person will have his raised hand high at the end of the fight.
Yusuf, I heard that you've done a lot of things differently in your approach and your training. You made a lot of sacrifices as well for this fight. Can you talk me through what those sacrifices are and how you feel?
I feel great. I feel, whenever you feel like you've leveled up and matured, there's always another level to go to. And through the knowledge of my coaches being around me, there's stuff I'm taking away from this one that I couldn't have gotten anywhere else aside from in that boxing gym and in the ring.
Coach, can you tell me, in terms of the time that you've had under him, to bring him up as a fighter, how much has he improved?
A lot. We did a great job with Coach Zoe, also Coach Ayman, who's the father of H2O Ashton H2O. So as a team, we worked together and we definitely improved a lot of things. And you guys will see on Saturday a different Fousey. I guarantee you that.
Fousey, when you got the call to say that you'd be fighting Deji, what was your initial reaction about it? Were you excited about it?
It was something I knew was coming. I just knew deep in my heart it was coming from a long time ago. And yeah, I was excited. I didn't hesitate for a second. I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to worry about how much I was getting paid. I knew I wanted to do it, and the opportunity presented itself, and I took it.
Could I get a couple of quick predictions from you? First of all, the main event, KSI Swarmz and KSI Pineda. How do you see those two fights unfolding?
KSI.
And then, of course, also Sam Hyde. Very interesting that there's Sam Hyde, Ayman Thompson. Your thoughts on that one?
Sam Hyde.
Did you like Sam as well?
I do. That guy's an amazing character, man. I love you guys. I just met you, bro. Amazing character, bro. I love that.
Can I also get did you watch Usyk versus Joshua 2 last weekend? What did you make of that?
The heavyweight division is crazy. And respect to both fighters. I think, Joshua has a lot on his plate going into, he's more than just a boxer because his brand, his image, what he's fighting for, who he's supposed to be to the public eye. And I think there's a lot there. But with Usyk, you have a fighter, man, a fighter in and out of the ring. So I think it was a great bout. Respect to Usyk, congratulations to Usyk, and I don't think it's the end for Joshua.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and he took the mic afterwards and gave a speech, and people have kind of mixed reactions to that speech. What did you think when you heard that speech?
I mean, he's vulnerable. There's a lot of emotions. Like people can have their opinions while they're sitting on the couch watching, but this is the guy who devoted his whole life to the sport, the guy who's in the ring, the guy who's throwing his hands, the guy who's catching, so you can't judge him for that.
Coach, can I get your thoughts on it as well?
Yeah, I mean, this is a very it's a contact sport, it's an emotional game, and I know if you lose a fight and a fighter doesn't never see that as a loss, they can see, I could get better, and I could improve and get better and beat this dude. I think that fight was an amazing fight. Both fighters did an amazing job. Obviously, Usyk just pulled it off a little better, So. In terms of AJ, I feel him. He let his emotions out. That's amazing. He let the world know, and that's why we all love him,
Fousey, I'll leave the final word with you. Do you have a message for Deji?
You'll get him next time.
Fousey, Yusuf, Arakat, Coach, thank you so much for speaking to Box Social. Much appreciated. Wish you all the best for the weekend, sir.